Hello and welcome to another episode. So today we have a Famicom and a Famicom disk system from Riley Sky 100. I currently have the Famicom plugged in and I'm not getting any power. So we'll start with this and see if we can't get this to power up and display on the television. Let's take a look-see. Okay, so here's the basic gist of it. I've removed these 6 screws from the back. This just lifts up and then you can take it from the side and flip it like this. And I've removed the screws from here, and here. So what I'm going to do now is just take all the guts out so I can check it for voltage with my multimeter. So let me get the guts out. Okay, so there is the Famicom out of the shell. Here is my power switch, and I can check for voltage across the switch terminals to see if electricity is trying to go between these 2 points. And when I test it with my probes here, there is nothing, no juice. So I'm thinking that there's probably something wrong with that power regulator, which is this little guy with the Phillips screw in it. So I'll test that and see if there's any voltage there. Okay, so I have the Famicom plugged in now to my Sega Genesis power supply, and when I check the voltage, we get 13.3 volts, which is plenty for our regulator. That thing can handle like 25 volts max. So we're safe there. So the power comes in and out to the power there. So yeah, we're not getting any juice from that leg, which should be spitting out 5 volts. So I'm going to unsolder that and replace it with a crispy, fresh out of the multiple bags, regulator. So this will take up to 25 volts and then regulate it down to 5 volts. So I'm going to pop this guy out and we're going to pop a new one in. Let's begin. Okay, so our little 5 volt regulators here. I'm going to do a little bit of solder flux because that helps with letting that solder flow. This guy's just going to pull right out of here. And there it is. So this part here, if you're curious, is a 17805. And I found this equivalent regulator on DigiKey. And this is a 17805 CP. So what I did is I went ahead and added some thermal compound to the regulator and the heatsink, So what I'll do now is pop the regulator in place. And I grabbed a replacement screw because the factory one's too short for the new thickness of that brand new regulator we have. And drop the heatsink behind here. Like that ski. Now we just have to line up our holes here. And if everybody's happy, we can screw it down into place. Like that. And there you go. Now I'm getting 4.5 volts across the switch, as we were getting nothing last time. So we'll connect this up to a television and see where we are at with this Famicom. Okay, so this is where we are at now. As I got my little television hooked up there and we got our Famicom connected. So when I turn on the switch, looks like the game loads fine, which is sweet. So at this point, I guess I'm going to put the Famicom portion of this back together and test the controllers, and then we'll move on to the disk drive after. See if we can't get that working and connected as well, and probably change a belt. Flip it upside down, like that, and then try it. As you can see, that didn't work either. I'm going to flip it back over and try it again by just pressing the reset button. That's not going to work either. Okay, so after hours of tinkering and aligning the spindle on this disk system, we finally have it to a point where it plays games now, which is pretty exciting. I'll just pop in a disk, hold it in place, and hit my switch for the disk drive. And there it is. Sometimes you have to do it twice, sometimes it works the first time, every time. But that's pretty much it. I'm gonna get this thing put back together and try it when it's assembled. And hopefully it still works. So let's get to it. Okay, time to test out Twin B on the floppy disk. Well, not really a floppy disk. And there's Twin B loaded. Yeah, so I think my disk is bad, or going bad, because I need to try it multiple times sometimes, or sometimes it works all the time. So let's flip it over and see if we can get ice hockey going. Okay, that looks like side 2 works fine. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's try a cartridge game. Let's connect that, and we will throw in our little ninja game. And that starts right up fine. Yeah, okay, so there you go, Riley Sky 100. Your Famicom disk system is all ready to go, so yeah, I'll pack this up and get it shipped back to you as soon as I contact you. So yeah, if you like the video, give me a thumbs up, keep watching, subscribe, and tell your friends. If you have any questions yourself, contact me through Facebook or YouTube, and I might be able to help you out. So until next time, thanks for watching.